Well, this is our second storm of the season up here in southwestern North Carolina and southern Appalachia at the Georgia-North Carolina border, or North Carolina-Georgia border, depending on your point of view. First measurable snowstorm in 4 weeks since January 10th to 18th. Between then and now, we've had nothing but flurries. Finally, after 4 weeks of on and off flurries, mixed with rain and an occasional thunderstorm or two, finally get a measurable snowstorm. Looks like it's tapered off right now. Snow and then rain mixed with snow. And looks like it's about to quit any second, any minute now. Probably in the next hour it'll be done until it picks back up. We're here at 2,600 feet. We have an inch so far. Or some of the higher elevations, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, pushing 6,000 feet. They're probably 2 or 3 times this already. They are usually the breadwinners up there, being higher up in atmosphere, of course. And we're not done with winter. We still have March and even April. It snows in the spring up here too. Remember back in 2016 on the first day of spring, the vernal equinox, it was snowing and sleet as well. I've even heard up here it snows on Easter sometimes, and I can believe it. Never forget the year moved up here in May of 2014, and that following winter, that snow season, I counted every snow flurry, every measurable storm we had up to the end of the season. My March and April of 2015, from the start of the snow season in October, 22 inches. That was just mind-blowing. I came up here from Raleigh-Durham that year. Hardly ever snows up there, but when it does, it packs a punch. And before that, my hometown of Aiken, South Carolina, down near Augusta, rarely see snow down there because it's so far south of here, south and east of here by about 5 hours. There's some winters down there where we would go winters, more than one winter, 2, 3 winters sometimes, without a flake of snow. But down there, when it snows, it packs a punch. But unfortunately, unlike up here when it snows down there, and even in Raleigh-Durham, it's usually melted within a couple of days, 3 days, 4 days. Up here, it tends to stick around a little bit longer, since it's a lot higher elevation up here at 2,600 feet. Although we had some storms up here that are an inch or two and gone in a day or two, but a good number of snowstorms throughout the season, they'll stick around at least 4 days, if not an entire week sometimes, or longer. It just depends on how much falls all at once. And since living up here for the past 11 years, I've been told the blizzard of 93, which was from March 12th to about April 26th, they got between 3 and 4 feet up here. I was even told the Army National Guard got involved. Believe it or not, back home in my hometown in Aiken, South Carolina, we got an inch out of that storm. I remember that storm because I was in the 9th grade that year. It was March of 93. And Even found out that as far south as the Gulf of America, I'm going to call it that now, since the name change, at the Florida Panhandle, Alabama, Pensacola, Mobile, and they got 2 feet down there. That blizzard stretched all the way from West Virginia and Pennsylvania, all the way to the Florida Panhandle and Alabama. That was certainly one for the record books.